Okay, so you had to do a case here. I'm going to just tee it up, and then I'm going to go to the template and show you how that works. Okay, so here it says between 2 and 5 million. So you made some assumption, and then you made some assumption about the stock dividend. Um, so let's say I made an assumption that you bought 5 million shares and it was a 20% stock dividend. Okay, so let's go work this schedule out a little bit. And so I bought 5 million. So I'd have 7 million here. Okay. May 1st is a 2-for-1 split. So I'm just going to note that this is the split row. And here is the dividend row. 20% stock dividend here. All right, so it's a 2-for-1 split. So this is going to double the number of shares outstanding to 14 million. Okay, now we're going to have a 20% stock dividend. 20% times 14 million. See if I can do this in my head. First of all, I kind of made that actually worse by going over it. 14 million. So 10% would be 1.4. 20% is 2.8. All right. So that would be 16.8 million. And we're going to buy back 10. So we're going to end with 6.8 million. All right. So let's double check the time weightings. Just January is 1, 2, 3 is 2. April is 1, May, June, July, August, September is 5 months. October, November is 2, and just December is 1. Okay. And 1 plus 2 is 4, 9, 11, and 12. So that totals up to 12 twelfths. Now, here we have our stock dividend adjustment factor. So we multiply everything here by 1.2. And here is our stock split. And just because you have a number there, don't get scared. It says multiply, multiply. All right. So this equals 2.4, 2.4, oops, 2.4. All right, so I'll just get these out of here. 2.4s, and there's some ones. Okay. Equal. All right, now I'm not going to do all the multiplication because, I mean, really, this is kind of boring enough. Let's put up some other information here. We have net income of 60 million. So I'm going to treat this like the numerator of this line here. 60 million over some WAB shares. And minus what? Let's see what we got here. We have cumulative preferred 1 million, 100% par 5, $100 par 5%. We don't care about the declaration. A million. So we have 1 million times 100 times 5% equals 5 million. And that's what's going to go here. Oh, shoot. So we have, I'm already thinking I got a mistake to fix. 55. Over whatever weighted average shares you got, okay? All right, I'm going to keep rolling. I'm going to go through this document and then we'll, in the next video, we'll do the template. Choose some conversion ratio. So let's say 20, and let's make this one 40. This was issued June 1. Okay. This strike price is 4. The market price is 10. This one is definitely dilutive without any testing because the market price is greater than the strike price or exercise price. All right. Now the per share effects. So bond A, we can do this work here. 10 million and 6% and a tax rate. Where's your tax rate? 40%. Okay. Numerator is 10 million times, I already forgot, 6% times 6% times 1 minus the tax rate. Okay. The denominator is going to be 10 million. This is the number of bonds. Times, or divided by 1,000. That's one bond. So what I'm writing in parentheses here, this 10 million divided by 1,000, which is 10,000, is the number of bonds. And times the conversion ratio of 20. $12,000,004%. And it's June. So June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So we have to multiply by 7/12 times 12,000,000, 4%. 12 million times 4% times 1 minus the tax rate. So this will be 12 million. Oops. Getting ahead of myself. This will be 7/12. So the shares are only outstanding 7/12 times 12 million over 1,000 times the conversion ratio of 40. Now warrants, we already determined they're dilutive, so the numerator is always 0. The denominator is the net issue shares under the treasury stock method, which is the price of, I think I remember it, 10 minus 4 over 10 times the number of shares underlying 2 million. Okay. So this one is definitely going to be 1. There's no doubt about it. Its per share effect is 0.00. Let's see if we can figure out the next one. 10 million times 6% times 0.6. I have 360,000. And you want to save that number. 20 times 10,000. Is 200,000. So 36 divided by 20 is $1.80. And I'm assuming these are all lower than basic, but I don't have the number. This one over here is 12 million. 0.04 times 0.6 times 7 times 12 divide. Boy, that seems low. Let me double check this one. 12 million. 0.04 times 0.6 times 7 times 12 divide. 168. Yeah, I had it. I missed a 0 something. 168,000. All right, the denominator is 12,040 times 7 times 12 divide. 280. $168,000. 60 cents. Yep. All right. So this is only 60 cents. This is the second one. So we're ranking from most dilutive to least dilutive, or smallest per share effect, to largest. And then for diluted EPS, what you do is you start with your 55, and you'd add the 0. I should probably move it off of here because this isn't where we put it. You could have a diluted 1. So your first one is with the warrants, where you'd have 55 million over 0, and then you'd have basic WAV shares plus your 60% of 2 million would be 1.2 million. Okay. And then you'd go on and keep adding. You'd add the second one. What happened? And then the third one, and you'd see which diluted EPS was smaller. Okay. So I'm going to go over to the template and show you how to input there and walk through also what the solution looks like.